beautiful Monday morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Breakfast is about to get made. And this morning, you know who's going to be making breakfast for us? Her name is Chef Doris. Good to have you in the studio with us.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So, Chef Doris, what are we having for breakfast?
We're having French toast for breakfast this morning.
French toast. Sounds exciting. Because there are so many things you can do with French toast. Yeah. There are so many ways you can make it. But let's see how you make it. Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of this morning?
We're making use of the bread, fresh pepper, seasoning cubes, eggs, sardines, and yellow and green pepper.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And then, of course, onions.
Onions and fresh pepper.
Okay, fresh pepper. So the fresh pepper is, of course, to add that tanginess to it, the spicy feel. And you're using the sesame oil as well. Okay, so now let's talk about how you're going to put this together. Let's know your style. What are you going to do differently? How do you make your French toast?
Okay, I'll start by frying my eggs.
Okay.
Then I make my green pepper and my yellow pepper. I mix them together. And then I add the sardine as the last ingredient and toast my bread and then do everything together.
Okay. You know what? Let's get started with the process. We'll take a quick break now. Of course, you're watching Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, we've got Chef Doris with the doings this morning. Good to have you in the studio with us.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so breakfast this morning is French toast, Chef Doris style. And I'm going to learn this one for many reasons. You'll find out what I mean in a bit, okay? All right, so Chef Doris, we have all our ingredients prepped.
Yes.
And we're ready to start making the toast. So what's the first thing we're doing?
Okay, we'll be frying our veggies.
Okay, we are frying the veggies first. Yes. Okay. What are we making use of? The sardine oil.
The sardine oil and the sesame oil.
And the sesame oil.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to drain out the sardine oil. All right. Okay. And then, of course, the sesame oil. Okay. So if you've been looking for a new way to make your French toast, this might prove useful for you. All right, so the veggies go in. By veggies, we mean the green bell pepper.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yellow pepper, the onions, and then fresh pepper.
And then, of course, the fresh pepper. Of course, the fresh pepper is for the spicy feel.
Yeah.
You know, when you're eating, you want a bit of... And in this weather, you need plenty of that. Personally, I would add black pepper to it as well. Check out the ingredients on your screen right now for French toast, okay? Those are the items you're making use of for breakfast this morning. I always love the colors that food brings, especially when you put the green and the yellow and the red and even the purple from the onions as well. Looks amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so after frying this, what do we do?
Okay, I'll be adding my seasoning
to this.
Yes.
Okay. This is interesting because I'm used to the French toast we make that you just break your eggs, you put in the milk, and then, of course, you put in the veggies, usually raw, and then you put the bread in, like you dip it in, you flip it, you make sure it's properly soaked, then you fry it. But this is another way of making it, and I find it rather interesting. That's something I love about the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. There's always something new to learn, a new style, a new idea, a new way of doing things. Yeah. Really cool stuff. Okay. So yes, afterwards you season it. Okay. So Chef Doris, your business, what exactly do you offer? Is it breakfast? Is it all kinds of meals?
All kinds of meals.
All kinds of meals.
African dishes to be preferred.
African dishes. Yes. So African dishes such as?
The afang soup, like just basically Nigerian food.
Nigerian food. Yeah. Okay. So if I want to place an order, how do I contact you?
Okay, my Instagram page and also my phone number.
Okay.
My WhatsApp,
okay. So what's your Instagram page?
Doris_kitchen.
Doris_kitchen. Okay.
Yes.
That's actually on your screen as well, so you can scribble that down. Okay, in case you want to have a feel of this French toast the Chef Doris way. Does look interesting. Okay, so
now we'll be adding...
What's going next?
Sardine.
Okay. The sardine goes in next. With Chef Doris with the doings. I don't know where that started from, and I don't know how to stop. So you just have to tolerate me with it this morning. Okay, so Chef Doris is making French toast for us. Hawaii. Now, this is more or less what the finished product will be like, minus the sardine. So I'm wondering, what are you going to do with this sardine mix? How are you going to plate this?
I'm going to put the sardine mix into
Can you show us what you're going to do? Okay. So what did you do to the bread? Because the bread looks browner in comparison to this.
I had to toast it with the fry pan.
So it was pan fried,
yes.
Okay. With a bit of oil?
Yes.
Okay.
The sardine oil.
The sardine oil,
yes.
Okay. Okay, so what's going to happen now?
Okay, so I'm going to be adding this sardine.
Okay, right there in the middle. This looks exciting for breakfast, in case you're wondering at another way of making French toast. I find this really interesting. So you pan fry the bread.
Yes.
That's if you're trying to save electricity or you don't have a functioning toasting machine. So then you fry your egg, and then you put the veggies and the sardine in the middle, okay?
Yes, and then you flip.
Flip it like that. Interesting. Interesting.
And then you take it back.
You put it back in the pan?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So for how long are you going to fry it like that?
Not up to
a minute, just a few seconds. Enough for everything to stick together.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. What an interesting way to make French toast. I would never have thought of this. Okay. 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 All right. You know what? If you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot, but not so much. However, you can catch up by taking a look at the ingredients on your screen right now. The items we've been using to make breakfast today. Really interesting. French toast the Chef Doris way. All right, very easy ingredients, easy to access. Bread, eggs, green pepper, yellow pepper, scotch bonnet, onion, sardine, sesame oil. She's using blended sesame oil specifically. Yes. And then, of course, seasoning and salt. Simple ingredients you can find around you and, of course, even in your home without any fuss. That's what we're making use of this morning, okay? All right, so we're going to continue with this process. Show us how you're frying the eggs. So it's just using the sesame oil.
Yes, we're using the sesame oil.
Okay, just a bit of it.
Yes.
Okay, enough to heat up the pan.
Exactly.
And then we put the eggs. Do you beat the eggs?
Yes.
Okay.
It, yeah.
Are you seasoning the eggs or
No.
So the
just
seasoning from the
sardine
is enough for the eggs. Okay,
yes.
so to an extent that's a bit healthier. Okay. Okay. All right, so we'll fry the eggs, we'll pan fry the bread, and soon enough, you have your breakfast ready. It's actually a quick recipe if you're doing this for the family. To save on gas, you might even want to...
Yay.
Welcome to the kitchen, Mr. Konkere.
Yes, sir.
You know, for a moment, I was wondering if you were going to look at the breakfast and be like, this one is not fufu. Something solid to start the day with as you're mixing your pumpkin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes you have to take it light. And that's why Chef Doris with the doings is here this morning. Why?
Chef Doris with the doings. This Chef Dodo. Welcome.
This your Dodo will not end
Dodo.
you anything.
Don't worry.
Dig in. She
Loving
made
it.
you French toast.
Okay, great.
No way, yes.
All right.
Our style of French toast.
Please have a taste.
Have a taste. Let's see. You can do it
To
in your
grab
hands.
with my hand, okay, I think that would be more
That
direct.
works.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is
Yes,
a
sir.
huge bite. See what I'm saying about
wow.
Mr. Konkere?
He has a smile on his face. He has a smile on his
Huge smile.
But he's also trying to be a gentleman and not talk while he's chewing. So we should give him a chance to chew on
A
that.
lot of gentlemanliness. Okay,
All right, well done.
this
Thank
is-
you.
Yeah.
Chef Doris, well done. Thank you very much. And also shout out to all our guests for coming this morning.
Absolutely.
We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.